everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm doing a book and manga haul. Excuse the kind of makeshift filming situation I've got going on here. If you guys could see what's holding up my camera right now, you'd be amazed. So anyways, if there are noises in the background, if the lighting is not the best, just bear with me for this one video. I'm working on it. While I've been in New York City, I've already done a decent amount of book shopping. I did vlog some of it, so that will be up soon. Today, I'm going to haul the books that I've picked up and also the manga that I've picked up in the past week or so, because there's a decent amount of manga and graphic novels as well. I'm just going to go in order of tallest to shortest because that's how I've sorted them here. First, I have Josie and the Pussycats Volume 1, which I kind of picked up on a whim because I've always just really liked the Pussycats. When I watched the Riverdale TV show, they were like my favorite part of the TV show. I've also always wanted to get into Archie comics. I'm not a big comics person in general, but the Archie comics have always called to me. So I thought I would try this one. Basically, it's about these girls who want to be a famous like rock and roll girl group, which just sounds really cool. So then I have a poetry book, which is A Psalm for Us by Raina Biddy. I read Raina Biddy's other poetry book called I Love My Love, and I liked that one. I didn't love it, but I liked her writing style enough to want to give another one of her collections a try, so I thought I would pick this one up. The cover is really pretty and pleasing, and I was flipping through it and reading some of the poems, and they seemed really nice and encouraging and uplifting, so I thought I would give it a try. On the back it says, "The girl who wishes upon stars each night, praying for better days." I'll let you guys know what I think of that one. Da-da-da-da. Then I have another graphic novel, The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang. This, I believe, is about this prince and a dressmaker. And the prince has like this secret life at night where he dresses in women's clothes and he becomes this fashion icon lady. But no one knows that it's the prince except for his best friend, which is the dressmaker. I'm not sure if this is a romance or not. Is it? Yes, it says it's a romantic tale of identity, young love, art, and family. And I really enjoy the art style and the color palette and everything. These are gonna fall over pretty soon. Next is one of the books that I got in the vlog that is upcoming where I went to the Strand, and it is Bygone Badass Broads, 52 Forgotten Women Who Changed the World by Mackenzie Lee. I wanted to pick this up for International Women's Day, which was the day before I went to the Strand. I had tried to get to the Strand that day to get this, and I didn't make it. So I picked it up the day after International Women's Day. This is based on the popular Twitter series by the same name, and it features 52 forgotten trailblazing women from all over the world. I'm really drawn to it because of the cover and the different ethnicities that you see on here, the different diversity. It just makes me think that there's going to be some really inspiring stories of women in here. And then throughout there's also art done for each one, and I love the art. Ooh, this girl is killer. So I'm really excited to read through this one and read about these inspiring women. Oh, okay. The next book that I got is Emily Climbs by L.M. Montgomery. This is the second book in the Emily of New Moon trilogy by L.M. Montgomery. I read the first book recently and I loved it. So I knew I was going to pick this one up while I was in New York City because Books of Wonder has these editions that I have the first one in. You can get these on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. This one follows Emily as she gets a little bit older. She's now reaching towards high school, and I think her aunt... Aw, Teddy. I just read something on the back that's making me want to read this right now. She's getting a little bit older now. She's getting more towards high school. Her aunt tells her that she can only go to high school if she gives up writing, which Emily, of course, is not going to give up writing. She can't live without writing. I can't wait to see the little love interest thing that I just saw on the back. I'm excited for that one. Before I get into the manga, I actually have one more book. It is Wonderstruck by Brian Selznick. This one I've been wanting to buy for a long time, but every time I was in a store where they had a copy that wasn't really damaged, I was traveling, having to get on a plane later kind of traveling. So I finally picked it up now. Look how beautiful this is. This is definitely one of the most beautiful book covers that I own. Jesse read this recently and he told me that I would really love it, so I've been interested to pick it up ever since, especially because I know that there is sign language or there's a deaf character featured in this one, something like that, and that is always something that will 100% sell me on reading a book. Also the fact that it is half told through illustrations. This is actually what I'm going to be picking up next. I just finished my most current read, and this is what I'm going to pick up next. Haha! Manga time! First, I have Astra Lost in Space Volume 2. This just came out a couple days ago, and I ran over to Kinokuniya to pick it up because I'm buddy reading through this series with my friend Ashley from Ashley Outpaged. This is a new sci-fi manga about these kids who go on like a field trip out into space. Things go awry and they get lost in space, as you can tell from the title. I really love this series even just after one volume because of its characters. The cast is really well written. By the end of the first volume, you got to know all the characters pretty well. They already had some really exciting character development going on. You can't really tell because of the plastic, but it's actually longer than the first one, and that's very exciting stuff. Then I got 2 volumes of Horimiya. I got 7 and 8. Woohoo! You guys should know by now that I love this series. I've been binge reading it for the past couple weeks, and I've almost caught up to where it is in the current installment. I think there's 9 out so far in English. So I did pick these up, but I'm kind of holding off because I know that once I finish these 2, there's only 1 more. I've talked about these a decent amount, so I'm not going to really give too much about this series, but it's very cute, heartwarming, and fluffy, and sometimes just what you need in a manga. I'm very impressed with you, manga, for staying upright like that. Then I have a manga that one of you guys suggested to me. It is Sweetness and Lightning, Volume 1. I don't know much about this. I just know that it's cute and that it surrounds cooking. And one of you messaged me suggesting that I check it out. Again, ran back to Kinokuniya and picked up Volume 1, so I'm going to be reading this one soon as well. On the back it says that it's about this man who lost his wife. Aw. He's a math teacher, and he's doing his best to raise his young daughter as a single father. Aw, that's so cute. So he's like trying to learn to cook because he's a single dad now. Sounds very adorable. I'm excited to get into it. And then on the complete other spectrum of manga genres that I like to read, I got Tokyo Ghoul Volume 9. This is one of my favorite series. I just have gotten out of reading it for a little while. There were some really exciting volumes and then some kind of slow volumes. And I think those slow volumes just dampened my excitement for the series as a whole. But I'm now really looking forward to getting back into it and finishing up the series. If you don't know what Tokyo Ghoul is about, I'll just give a real quick summary because again, I've talked about it in a lot of videos. There are ghouls and there are humans, and this boy is a human, and he, through kind of an accident, he gets turned half ghoul, but he's still half human, and he has to learn how to navigate this world of ghouls while still being half human. It's very bloody. It's very good. You know it's good if Emma's picking up a horror manga. That's it for the books that I picked up recently. I did exclude a couple new releases because I've already read them, and I'm gonna do like a recent reads kind of new releases wrap up type thing. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Restore Me and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one, keep your eyes out for that. I didn't forget them, I just excluded them because I'm gonna be talking about them in a bunch of other videos. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these books and what you thought. Let me know which manga I should read first. I have so many options. I hope you all are having a lovely day or night or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for being a part of my life, and I will see you in my next video. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.